I say,
Crime. Unsolved crime.
In the not-so-distant past of
July 5th, 1996.
Canadian Blair Adams tried to do the unthinkable. Enter the United States with all of his life savings and valuable possessions.
Part 1 Plan A. Enter the United States.
trying to cross the border by boat. United States Border Patrol. Yes. Border Patrol is real up there. Immediately clocked Blair from entering the USA.
This is because good old Blair brought his life savings and was immediately suspected of being a drug runner and was unable to enter the United States. Also unrelated, he lied about having a criminal history of assault and drug charges.
Plan B. Enter the United States.
After being denied entry into the United States, Blair quits his job and sets up a wacky-ass Looney Tunes sitcom-esque plan of getting into the United States, involving buying and refunding a plane ticket to Germany. Luckily for Border Patrol, he was found wandering aimlessly near the border and looked a lot like someone who stole a car, and after getting questioned about why he was wandering near the border, took the L and failed a second time trying to get into the United States.
Also, he might have actually stolen a car, because he was seen by one of his friends the day before driving a car that definitely wasn't his.
Plan C. Enter the United States. Sometimes the simplest plans work the best. Dude just rents a car and passes through the border, no problem.
Part 2. It's a party in the USA.
Now that Blair has entered the United States, off to Washington, D.C. we go. Now that Blair has entered Washington, D.C., off to Knoxville, Tennessee we go.
Not much really happens during this time frame except A. Bagged a car he drove into another car. B. Got a set of keys mixed up with another set of keys. How silly. C. Was seen with this person at a few restaurants in Knoxville.
In Knoxville, Blair got a hotel room at this location without a reservation. Impressive. He also walked in and out of the hotel like 5 times. Lamau would a bozo.
After this, the last 2 places Blair was for sure seen were a truck stop at Cracker Barrel with this man.
Part 3. Now we get to the part of the story that is relevant to this assignment and my grade.
Blair Adams died on July 11th in Knoxville, Tennessee, aka the You're the Only 10 I See state, after a blunt force trauma hit to the stomach. Also, he was slashed lightly in the forehead, and his hands were roughed up.
On top of this, his pants were pulled down, and possible something that rhymes with smectual smasho occurred. But there was no DNA evidence except for a hair that apparently matched no one.
Also, a fun fact I think I forgot to mention. In an interview years later, Blair's mom said that her son was trying to go to the Olympics over in Atlanta, which makes no sense. That was like a week or 2 away from July TH.
Also, she said her son was kinda gay and had a relationship with one of his roommates, but it's okay though he started dating some lady afterwards.
Oh, speaking of things I forgot to mention. This entire time Blair was fearing for his life and paranoid that someone was out to kill him and that he would be murdered. Also, did I mention he was fearing for his life and very concerned? Oh no. Part 4. So as we all know, this is an unsolved case. So some of the popular theories surrounding the case include:
Theory 1. Prostitute killed this guy. This comes from the presumption that at the truck stop Blair got a prostitute and might have gotten clocked in the car.
Theory 2. Pimp killed this guy. It's the prostitute theory but with extra steps being pimp murderer.
Theory 3. I didn't really see any other theories that made sense, even though none of the prostitution ones make sense because he did not have any of his valuables stolen. But anyways, no one else came up with a theory that didn't include prostitution or thwicks for some reason.
Part 5. Despite this case occurring close to 30 years ago, and whomever did the dirty deed might be dead or in prison, that doesn't mean I cannot come up with my own theory.
My theory is it's closer to theory number 2, but this man was also involved. That's right. I'm saying 3 people were involved. Also, the hair they have is actually from a wig, not actual hair.
Thank you all for watching.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like